And also, Dr. Vicky Bello, thank you for the little surprise, belated birthday surprise you gave. Okay. All right, good.
Okay. Hey boys, I'm assuming that you'll have one more confession session this Wednesday for this year. Okay, this is like last.
Delayed.
Thank you to Oya pala.
Miss Oya, friends
Oya.
from Century.
And our friends from Century Mall.
Oh, you know, just putting into words my story while listening to 90s baby making songs before I go play with myself. Squirt, squirt.
Squirt, squirt.
Let's go end this year with a bangin' confession session, shall we?
Tira.
I love it when I make the listeners go crazy with my stories. Let's make some eggplants go hard.
Yun tayo.
And some tacos dripping wet with this story of mine.
Can you use oysters?
Okay, fine, oysters. Makes more sense. For my other job, during the early part of this year, I was still working as a sound design engineer in a music studio at Trade and Financial Tower in BGC. Every time I would arrive at the building, go down for breaks, and go home, I would always see this expat, most especially at the Yossi area, near our building. And so I assumed that she works at the same building with me. The way she would light up her cigarette, the way she would dress up, the way her hair looks, it's just so sexy. I was guessing that she's European. I always go with my workmates most of the time whenever I was in the Yossi area. And one of my close friends at work during that time who was always with me was a lesbian as well. So I would always tell her whenever I see this girl that she looks so hot and that I really want to approach her. It's like, yeah, weird words.
Let's go. Just read it. Don't be afraid.
Where is it?
I really want to F-U-C-K.
Oh.
Yeah.
Approach her.
You can say F. You don't have to say the
You
word.
didn't have to spell it out.
She's spelling no.
All right.
Sorry, guys.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. Our president swore today like 10 times.
Keep going.
Until one day, boys, I finally approached her. She was alone, and I was smoking alone as well, so I had to make a move. I didn't want to assume that she will have a positive response once I approach her, so that I won't get hurt if she ever rejected me. Main reason why I had the guts to approach her, man, I would always see her looking at me, having that deep, sultry eye contact with me. Thankfully, she left her lighter with me. Ooh, she was trying to look for it, and I was positioned near her, so I offered her my lighter. And then I started asking if she works in the same building with me, and she said yes. I was trying to be friendly, I swear, but I felt that she was into girls as well. It's easy for me to sense because I used to like girls, and I had been in a relationship with some. She's half American and half Italian, boys, so you can imagine how hot she is. Of course, I didn't ask her if she was a lesbian in the beginning. I was trying to figure it out slowly. I asked for her number after days of smoking together. I would sometimes leave my colleagues and approach her because she usually smokes alone. Her name is Maddie.
What's her name?
Maddie.
Medyo madumi, medyo Maddie.
Is this Maddie that works with you?
I love how sophisticated she looks. She's always in an all-black attire, which I love. The moment I felt that I might be able to take her out when she told me, "You look sexy whenever you take that puff, and I would always see you in bloody red lipstick whenever you do." Boys, it was during that moment where I felt I could level up our friendship and ask her out. I mean, I already had her number, but we don't really text each other because I have this guy that I've been seeing. One night, after I just left the studio, I was supposed to go home already, and I saw Maddie outside at the Yossi area. So as usual, I approached her. I finally had the guts to ask her if she was going home already. She said that she doesn't want to go back to the condo. She is renting first, so I asked her if she wanted to have some coffee with me. Okay, it might be a bit lame, but you see, boys, to be honest, I just want to mess with her. There was a nearby coffee shop, so I had coffee with her at Luna Specialty Coffee. And then she started asking about my dating life. I told her that I was seeing this guy, but she wanted to go deeper.
Uy.
Mm-hmm.
It turns out she was trying to figure out if I was into girls as well. She asked me if I ever tried kissing a girl, and I replied, "What kind of kiss? French or Aussie kiss?"
Oi, oi.
You know what the Aussie kiss is?
No, I don't.
It's a French kiss down there.
Oh, really?
Down under.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it.
Now you get it?
Yeah. And with that line,
Oh my gosh.
and with that line, I saw her eyes lit up and that sultry smile. And so, yeah, I told her that I used to be into girls. I told her that I could drive her home. But in reality, I wanted to drive her crazy.
Such a joke.
So I told her...
What a line. What a
I know,
line.
what a line. So I told her to come with me.
Uy.
Come with me, rather. Walked with her to the parking, and yeah, it was a short drive, but her left hand was on my thigh, slowly going upwards. Boys, I felt the sexual tension, and I was starting to get wet. I didn't want to go that fast, so when I was about to drop her off already, I legit just wanted to say bye, and that I had a great time. She asked me if I wanted to go up with her. I was so tempted to say yes, but I was a bit tired already, so I just wanted to go home somehow. I also wanted her to wait and wonder how it would be like to have fun with me. The guy I was seeing during that time, our story's nothing special. I just met him at the bar last year. Let's just call him Enzo. He listens to you guys as well, and have met Slick and Sam, so secret na lang.
Dinamay pa ako.
Oh, si Enzo.
Si Enzo, ah.
I told Enzo about Maddie. He never really knew at first that I was into girls and had a girlfriend. And the moment he asked me if ever I was comfortable and open to having a threesome with him, like 2 girls and him, I was so G. Mainly because I've done it with girls already, so I'm hella fine with it. Plus, I already had a threesome with 2 lesbians. I told him that there's this girl whom it would fit his taste as well. So I told him about Maddie and showed her picture. He was so G.
Gina G!
I was having a kind of hard time thinking how to ask Maddie to have a threesome with us. Most especially because she was of a high position kind of person for her career. But she asked me out if I wanted to have dinner with her, and so I said yes. We then went to her condo after eating because it was her which I wanted to eat next.
Uy!
Ah, nom nom nom!
Easy.
Nom nommers!
We started making out, but I kept thinking about Enzo. Like, I can't be that intimate with her that it's just the 2 of us. I stopped and told her that having a threesome that night would be so lovely. I asked her if she was G, and good thing she said yes. But she told me that she will only say yes after I give her what she wants. And that is to satisfy her first before I get any in return. I didn't mind, and so I banged her until she came.
Is this Toni's story?
Squirt, squirt.
Uy.
Wow, it's like your amigos.
I know, it says it. Immediately called Enzo and told him to come through when she gave me the go signal. Good thing he was just coming from Makati and that it was late at night already. Maddie trusts me and knows that all I ever wanted that night was a threesome. So when Enzo arrived, like they didn't really talk anymore. Maddie said she wants to watch me and Enzo do it first before she will join us.
Damn.
So okay, I agreed with that. Enzo carried me over to the bed while I was just wearing Maddie's nightrobe. We started to kiss. While he was slowly opening the tie of the robe, his hand slowly going to my back and grabbing my butt. And then to my kitty cat.
Meow meow.
I felt that Enzo was super excited that night. He ate me out so quickly.
Wow.
What?
May pa-take out! May
What
pa-take
is it?
out!
Alam mo kung you talk about chow, it's like,
Chow outside!
Why it's so
nothing.
casual?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like nothing.
Yeah,
Are you okay with that?
It's alright. I like the real thing rather than...
Chow muna, chow.
Yeah.
Okay.
He ate me out quickly and then placed his oh so hard eggplant right inside of me. I was so wet.
Hayop yung Riri.
I didn't want to come first.
Parang
Wow,
hindi,
wow.
okay. Parang hindi ka pa...
Suntukan!
Masaya-saya
Can't
pa.
handle it, huh?
Yeah, ano.
Are you getting hot?
Oh!
Why did you do this?
Her eyes just went back.
No, you didn't. You're
Oh,
such a liar.
I have it here. I have it here.
shit.
Tony's.
Oh, I saw your eyes
shit.
flicker up. There. They went.
You can see it in your...
I'm rolling my eyes.
No, your eyes. You're like, oh, there you go.
Tony is so annoying.
Okay.
You're feeling it. Are you umiinit ba?
Oh yeah, definitely. And while Enzo, it's not done yet.
Okay. Okay.
Go.
I thought you were done. I thought
No.
No, there's like...
That was just like
There's like...
the beginning.
Sige pa. Go.
And while Enzo was banging me,
Yeah. Where did Maddie sit?
Maddie sat on my face. Maddie sat on my face.
Ando.
So I made sure my tongue would work its magic. Couldn't help not wetting the bad boys. Enzo was sucking Maddie's
Whoa.
mountains while banging me. And so I felt that it should be Maddie's turn to lie down. I throwed her on the bed. Enzo started putting his eggplant inside of her. And then it was my turn to sit on her face. I was busy kissing Enzo. I couldn't help it. I was about to finish. And so I did. In Maddie's mouth.
Okay.
Wow!
Iba karakas mo ngayon, Riri, ha? Dati, medyo easy ka pa.
This is
eh.
crazy, man.
Oh, this is wildness.
Yeah, you are just...
Wild.
Good thing she was a swallower as well.
Oh, shoot.
Of course, everything didn't just end there. It was only the beginning. Roles were switched. Enzo was the one in bed. I was on top of him, Maddie was sitting on his face, and I was kissing her. Let her feel my tongue explore the rest of her mouth. Maddie wasn't really into guys, eggplants, that much, so our position when I had my
Oh.
big O was when Enzo was banging me doggy style. While Maddie was under me,
I have a feeling we're gonna makukulong tayo.
No.
like I was just
9 years old pa lang ako. Sige, tuloy mo.
like I was just busy kissing her and fingering her.
Shoot!
Could you imagine it, boys? And since
Imagine jail time.
Ikaw, imagine mo, girl!
He's heating up. For those who don't know, Naughty Riri is turning red.
no, I'm not. I just feel
Hot flashes.
You just feel it. Yeah.
Like, and Zia Lim was just here. Oh.
Shut up.
Kasi ni-imagine niya ngayon.
You're crazy. That's so crazy.
You're so crazy.
I can't be saying these things. I'm a baby mama now, you know.
Go.
But Enzo could not watch. Wait. I'm so distracted. Okay, and since Enzo and I really know our bodies well already, we both
Reach.
finished at the same time. Cream pie at its finest.
Benta kasi yung creamy pie. Creamy pie Asia lang.
Creamy
pie Asia.
What is that? Maddie wanted to get intimate with me after, like one-on-one. But Enzo could only watch, so he was just watching me while I do it with Maddie. And I told Enzo to save his urge to bang me again to when we both leave. So we then had an intimate one-on-one in his place after we left Maddie's crib. I still did it with Maddie for a few times, even after that night. Since Enzo and I weren't official, she wanted me to be serious with her, like be in a relationship with her, because she was starting to get attached. I couldn't give that to her since I only want to be in a relationship with guys already. I officially stopped talking to Enzo a few weeks ago. He lied to me big time about some aspects in his life, and we never became official. Oh well, life goes on, just like what my man Tupac said.
She threw it pocket.
What is
She was able to throw it pocket in the confession.
She's like, oh well, life goes on, like what my man Tupac said.
Wow, she threw it to Pac.
He
This girl's
gangster.
I like this girl.
Gangster.
Did she leave an email or a photo?
No.
Yeah, it's Farmer Girl.
Oh my God.
Pwedeng
So,
ma...
are you feeling horny after this story of mine? Hopefully in the future I'll have my own confession session with...
Oh, yeah, she did write this. Oh, read it! Read it! You can't leave it out! Read it! Our listeners deserve to know what...
Hopefully in the future I'll have my own confession session with this devil pickle, Mr. Toni. Drip,
The
drip.
Drip, drip! Whoa!
It's not a devil pickle?
What is a devil pickle?
She didn't say devil pickle.
She said devil D.
dick.
Am I allowed to say that?
Yeah.
Devil dick.
Devil dick. Okay, Mr. Toni.
Drip, drip.
Oh my God.
Just kidding. Happy holidays. Love, farmer girl.
Skirt, 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 skirt.
Wow, that was the first confession session of the year.
It's really hardcore.
Yeah.
I like it.
That's
You read it well.
That's how we are. Hardcore,
That means
hardcore.
there will be more hardcore ones.
Man, the way she writes,
She writes it.
that's just the beginning.
Keep writing.
Thanks,
Farmer
Farmer Girl.
Keep writing. You got talent, girl. You got talent. For those that want to follow Naughty Riri's new account, it's Mama Riri.
No, it's not.
Baby Mama Riri.
It's Ria.deluna.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Tomorrow is Thursday. Kamote nights already? Wow.
That's good.
Bilis nun, ah.
Wow. Why did it go by so fast?
Kamote.
We're out of here.